Hello, my name is Mnaishim Dam or Mnadam. I'm super excited to join and indicate my interest to join the SNF project for global communicators. I'm a journalist, a broadcast journalist with Benue Television. My 2-year plan for SNF project is focused on teenage pregnancies with a broader perspective of how insecurity and displacement expose girls and women to trauma and pregnancies in Benue State amid high-level poverty. On a general note, it is important to know that Nigeria at this current time faces a lot of insecurity, and Benue State is not left out at all. Benue State is one of the most hit states in northern Nigeria, with the current yellow water attacks leaving many displaced, wounded, and in a traumatic state. With this, many are forced to take shelter in the internally displaced camps. These camps houses thousands, including women, youth, and children, and most of them, the men were killed during the attacks, while others left their families because of the high level of poverty. It is also important to know here that most killings were carried out by burning the victims to death, slaughtering, raping them to death, chopping off their heads, and stripping off pregnant women's bellies. The survivors, even though alive, are left traumatized and psychologically down. So the goal for this project is to reduce stigma, trauma, and pregnancy outcomes for displaced teenage females living in IDPs in Benue communities. Most of them are traumatized and they are vulnerable at this point, and many men are taking advantage of them. They have no alternatives. So it's a way of survival. The objective for this is to produce high-quality media content reaching over 12.5 million people in Nigeria and beyond with evidence. The content will be broadcasted on Benue Television, where it's currently on a global map. We cover most of the African countries. We are on Star Times, we are on Arab Satellite, and then we are on Facebook on free-to-air that covers the 23 local government of the state and covering Nigeria on Star Times. So the project is going to partner at least 5 Nigerian-based organizations where we organize trauma healing workshops, we organize outreaches, we organize some exercises that will bring children, the teenage girls together, and women. So basically, the organizations of these outreaches are focused on the content to get a first-hand information from the women, from the teenage girls, and the children for the quality production. So this exercise will help in providing the access to that first-hand narratives of the experiences of the IDPs in those camps across the state. Also, as part of the communication and advocacy for the project, the findings of the project will be submitted to Benue State Emergency Management Agency, the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, and to create more awareness to influence policies that will provide mental health initiatives for children and teenage girls across the campus at the IDP camps in the state. That is because most of these agencies provide relief materials, that is the food and not food items, ignoring the other aspects of traumatization and mental health. So sensitizing them or working in collaboration with them will help go a long way to them moving away from us, focusing mainly on those physical items to providing mental health policies that will safeguard the girls and the children. Every encounter with the camp teenage girls will be filmed in non-offensive way or in non-offensive manner, and will be turned into TV documentaries, radio commentaries. So the funding can be used for quality content production, personnel, media equipment at a rental level. I pray that this goes a long way for us to work together. Thank you.